Hello everyone, I'm AussieJTV and welcome back to What If, a series where we look at playing new and interesting games that have come out in the last 24 hours. Now some of you might be wondering why you're hearing this quaint little music and a game called Porcelain Tales on my screen, and not what most of the other YouTubers are playing today, which is Dying Light with cooperative zombies. But to be honest, I had a chance to play a garden gnome today and I took it, because there's not many chances you get to do that in gaming. So I think we're just going to dive straight in here. Basically, all I know about this game is it's a 3D platform puzzle game where effectively a witch has transformed, well, not transformed, but brought a garden gnome to life to be their errand boy or their little magpie to collect things around her Airbnb. So with that, let us go. And this guy looks very interesting. So I guess we'll watch this cutscene.
There was a magical cottage.
And this, if this doesn't sum up me, I don't know what does. If only I could grow a beard quite like this. I think I'd do well for myself. And we've even got a little cameo appearance from Super Autopets here with the green beetle.
Start a bed and breakfast, so she could rent out the rooms. But money.
So I think we're basically hearing here that she's renting out the rooms of her Airbnb. You never really hear about witches owning Airbnbs. You know, normally think people don't really like witches, they're the recluses, sort of living outside of town. I don't know if they've got a better rap here, or she's keeping her witchish? I don't know if witches is really a word, but her witchish nature secret.
The witch went to her garden.
I think at this point, I've been speaking too much over this, so I would skip it if I could, but it looks like it doesn't have a skip function. But, to be fair, we have to see how we come to be who we are.
She awakened him with
a bit of a scary laugh and
if he did the things
thunder and lightning. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'd just much rather be just a nice, carefree garden gnome. Where really what it sounds like to me is she's just enforcing us into her own form of servitude. I wonder if I actually have physical control, or whether I basically have to do exactly what she asks me with no thoughts of my own.
I'll do what you want.
But will she keep her promise?
After this, I'll be free.
Oh, there you go. So, yeah, it's basically enforced servitude, but only for a short amount of time. We'll see if she actually follows up on that thought, or whether she just tries to keep me forever and ever. I do find it interesting how much you actually see garden gnomes in games. I feel like it's been ages since I've seen them. Oh, here we go. Let's see. So we can move around with sort of WASD. We've got a nice little jump. And that is a great animation. That is a very excited little chappie right there, that's for sure. So, sorry, the sensitivity is quite high on this game, but it looks like we can use our mouse to move around and we can climb up the screen. I'm just going to climb up these boxes. I guess this is the tutorial at this stage. Yeah, so what I was saying is, I mean, there was a period in time where I don't know if anyone was around back here, where garden gnomes were actually used in Left 4 Dead 2. Here you go, we can climb. So you used to be able to carry a garden gnome across the level against hordes of raging zombies, not to reference Dying Light 2 again. But then since then, I don't think I've ever really seen garden gnomes in games. And also, even like in the real world, I mean, I think, I'm from the UK and we get quite a lot of garden gnomes in the UK. I think it might have even been originated in the UK. But anyway, a lot of Western Europe, you see gnomes, Scandinavia as well. But do you see that in the US? I don't know if I have any US people watching. But I don't know, I always think of sort of the pink plastic flamingo in the front lawn rather than the garden gnome. Not sure if that's really fair, but yeah. So I guess we're just wandering around. Oh. I think I'm just permanently stuck ringing around this fire. At least this is better than burning my tush, that's for sure. So here we go. So bring 3 ingredients to the mortar in the... Oh, dear me! Who is this guy? I think the red means I've been spotted. Okay. Well, that has a very ignominious start to our game. I guess this is one of the Airbnb residents. So I need to watch out for him. Maybe this time I'll go this way and see if that sets us up any better. Let's see if I can get some jumping over here. So what are we looking for? We're looking for moonlight glistening in the night. The paintings will be your guide. You can use me to get the right amount of weight, or bedtime stories are stored away. A note can lead the way. So I guess something to do with paintings, something to maybe do with scales, and then I'm not really sure, to be honest. Oh, okay. So you lose some health by being down the floor. I don't know if these are meant to be. I know you ever hear of dust bunnies, right? And maybe some sort of like ghostly dust bunny. Oh, it makes you sneeze. Okay, so these must be dust bunnies. I bet you that he'll find us if we make that loud noise near him. Okay, I'm just going to hide behind this book and then look to see what progress we can make. That is a creepy walk, I must say. Oh, He looks almost like he could be a vampire. Now, I don't know if that's actually part of the Airbnb, but he has that sort of, I don't know, a little hooked nose that I think of for Dracula and the like, but I didn't see any fangs. So, can we sneak past here before he comes back out? I wonder if this is moonlight glistening in the night, so maybe we have to do something. Okay, so it looks like, I'd assume maybe we can click some of these? Maybe it's... Let's see if I can do it on... okay, so we can obviously move them, and we probably want to line this up to...
Alright, you had your
Run
chance.
away!
When I
Run
catch
away!
you, it
We
will
haven't
be
really made
no
much
less
progress here, I must be sure. Now, surely there's somewhere we could... here we go. Let's sneak in,
Before you
and he's lost track of us. I have no idea where we are now. I guess this must be the bedroom, and this must be a coffin. Let's just see if I'm right. Maybe he is
can't find me.
indeed
I
a
should be safe.
vampire. Oh, let's climb up here. I need to remember that C is actually the climbing button, so if I'm not careful,
I need to be quiet.
I won't find
before
it.
he finds
Okay,
me.
so yeah, obviously he is indeed, I got it right, he is a count. Well, maybe not a count, but a vampire. And this is probably what we need, right?
Our other
Or
janitor?
maybe it's not what we need, but is a secret? Well, we've got picked 1 out of 20, so we've obviously done something right. Maybe not progressed anything in the actual story, but do we think bedtime stories... Oh, everyone, run away again. Oh, this is not looking good. Oh, right behind the coffee table, I was going to say. The coffin. You're not laughing now, are you?
I should be quiet before he finds me.
Ooh. We'll keep him looking. Yeah, see, I feel like this is if Dracula looked like, he'd got on a bit. He was a bit of a middle-aged man. I mean, I guess, Dracula's meant to be pretty ancient, so I guess, but he's showing his years a bit. And, he's tried to settle down, live a calm life, maybe with the kids.
Quick, before
I-
he finds me.
I don't know if you really count the people that Dracula turns into vampires as his kids, or whether that's, something different altogether. So anyway, now we can actually concentrate a bit. Bedtime stories are stored away. So we're probably looking at like a bookshelf or a book. I know there was a book over here. So what I'm going to do is jump across, if I can get the controls right, and maybe, can we push the book? I don't think so. Maybe we can just get up to some of the books up here on the top shelf. And so I can push this around. Try and push these, or pull these even. I don't know, I wonder if it's actually... I can see one of those gnome hats just next to that bookshelf over there, so that's probably where we need to go. I'm not... Oh! Shit, that made a noise. Okay, he's probably coming. Let's run away. Try and run... Oh! Oh, well, we found a secret. There you go. This is what all the hiding does for you.
I'm sure you were loved.
If I can press hide for this, because I think we understand what we're doing. See if we can sneak up here. Spottings. Oh, so you've got some bats moving around him as well, just to... See, this is not how I think of it as... I guess you see in some like films or things like that, vampires actually transform into like a swarm of bats. I always just think of them transforming into a singular one. But looks like he hasn't seen us. Sneak back up. Careful not to make too much noise. I say, do you think I would look better with glasses like this? A bit more rounded, suit my complexion, rather than these square ones, or rectangular ones, I should say. Can he please leave? He's going to turn around and see us, isn't he? Okay, we're good. Let's just not smash any glass like we did last time. So let's push that out the way. While we're still talking about the game, I should say that this game is free. If you wanted to pick it up on Steam today, I'll put a link in the video description about the game. If anyone's interested in trying it, as I'm knocking everything off on the floor, which is definitely not what we meant to do. So, we've got 4 of these little gnomish things, elvish things. Gnomes? Elves? I think this is one of those things going back to sort of the Scandinavian culture. I think someone here, probably in the comment section, is going to tell me otherwise, but I believe gnomes and elves are just sort of different terms of the same thing, rather than like a Tolkien-esque gnome from Lord of the Rings. Right, well, I don't think what we were wanting is up here anyway, so drop back down, trying not to break every single item of clothing. I think that's probably... Oh! Oh! So obviously you can pick up things, and you can pick up things that you're standing on. So Why don't we just see if we can use this as sort of a makeshift helicopter over to that book, because that might be the bedtime story. Oh, I hope. Imagine if you were just in an Airbnb. I mean, I guess maybe you have to imagine being Dracula in this sense. And you you wander in the room and you just see this. Ah! Speak of the devil. Oh, sorry if I just broke everyone's ears. Oh, I think we're gonna get caught. Oh, and we did indeed get caught. And our fairy tale has ended. Okay, well, what we'll do now is I think let's try again. We've got to at least manage to get one of these things done. Ideally, we'd get all three of them done, but as you can probably tell, I'm not the greatest at this game so far. Ooh. So, we can use our newfound knowledge to traverse the game via flight. I think this is probably the best way. Some might think of this as a glitch. I want to think of it as gnomish ingenuity. If you've ever played like World of Warcraft or something, they're known for their inventiveness. So
many.
Though I maybe screwed this up now by
Not join them.
ooh. I think I've lost that, unfortunately, which is maybe for the best for the game. Let's see what we can see up here. Okay, so home is where the heart is. So it's a very green looking painting. So I wonder if the paintings will be your guide or something like that. But now we're going to sneak past, not break any. I love how this game is going to be me finding all of the optional objectives and none of the real objectives. That's how I feel it's going to go. Sorry if I'm moving the screen too much. What I'll do is I'll see if I can drop down here. Ooh, that hurt. I wonder if I can open the book at all. I'm very interested. I feel like this is the only thing that we have a clear view of. Is we've got... Ooh, I don't know what that noise was. But we've got these, and I guess that's a blue, a pink, an orange, and a green. Ooh, oh, shit. Run. We can make it this time. No, we can't. Okay, is it me, or he definitely just used some sort of Dracula-based powers to bring us towards him that time? So I think I've got an idea. We can definitely do this while Moonlight listening in the night, because there are 4 different coloured paintings and 4 jewels. So we probably just need to light each jewel to face each coloured painting. What I'm going to do... See if I can do the same thing that I did with the paper, with the pillow. Oh, the pillow's too heavy, but at least it softens the blow, so we're not taking full damage. And now we're down. Okay, so... Oh, so it looks like there's... I didn't even realise this. When you die, it looks like things are persistent, because this is definitely our makeshift helicopter that has just fallen onto the ground. And... Common sense would say I do not stand here. But let's see if I just squeak past. See if he notices. That's a bit of a swagger, actually. I mean, too bad I'm spending most of the time just sprinting in this game. If I just wandered, I'd look like I knew what I was doing. Right, so there's the green. So are we trying to turn this so that the... Surely we have to get the light to hit every jewel. So I don't know if we can, like, aim or target this somehow. I feel like we should be getting a beam arcing off of this. That would be my guess anyway. But doesn't look like it's happening. Unless it's because we need to actually put the orange one here. I bet you that's what it is. So ooh, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and switch their positions. Because this is the pink with the pink, if I'm making any sense at all there. The pink plant is with the pink painting. This one's the orange one. So let's see if we can move it into position to where the blue one was. I wonder if it's actually Dracula's just, you know, he's trying to have a day off. Everyone gives him a hard time. And now he thinks he's got poltergeist moving things around in the house. Right, so... Okay, that implies to me that we've done something right, because it's showing us... We're making... You know, it's showing us a new symbol that we didn't see before. So let's see if we can finish this off before our old friend Dracula spots us. Interestingly, I watched... I don't know if anyone's seen the film Fright Night, a classic... Oh, anyone who knows me in real life will know my pop culture is not the best, so I don't actually know what time period we're talking. It's probably a 90s film, would be my guess. Yeah, which had all sorts. Dracula in, had an unexplained sort of vampire thrall, I'm going to say. That, well, it didn't really explain how it came back to life. I don't really want to spoil the game, the film anymore. But yeah, it was a very good, fun watch. I'd recommend it to anyone that wants sort of campy, fun horror. So, we've managed to get them all in the right place. Let's now see. Oh, okay. So we can turn by left click and right click. So, well, I guess we're going to have it aimed at about there. And then we can swivel this so it picks up the light. And then we want that to face... Hey, so far so good. I'm not sure what we want this green one to face, though. I guess it says the paint will be our guide, so maybe we're aiming for that. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so we've managed to pick up some petals. I mean, is this just... Not really sure what the petals are for, but I mean, I guess maybe we can... I'm just going to see if everything and anything can be our flying helicopter, but it looks not. They do seem... I mean, we can throw... Do they throw really far? Oh! Wow, I seem to go straight up in the air. Maybe we can actually throw... Okay, maybe it just does throw up and down into the air. So I wonder if we can push these doors... Okay, this door can't be opened. So, let's just see if we can do these other two. So I'm assuming one must be in the kitchen and one is in the bedroom. I think, if I remember, this is the bedroom where we were before. And I think it's going to be that book. Oh, I didn't see him there. That would have been dangerous. Just keep running. Oh, trying to rush. I've just seen that there's a little tunnel underneath that desk, so we might try and get in there without him noticing. Ooh. There we go. Thankfully that didn't make a loud noise. So we're in what I assume must be the kitchen now. And I see a secret already. I think we're looking for some weighing scales or something similar. You can use me to get the right amount of weight. Oh, so we've got... Okay, so maybe this is a secret of some sort. Or maybe we'll find out. Let's just see if it's... Maybe it's just... There's no way this is going to be right, but... You know, gnomes don't say bar, but some say, you know, gnomes are a bit like... They look after sheep. They can be a bit like a shepherd. We can see if bar works. Doesn't look like it. I'm not even sure how you would actually press go. So if anyone sees any letters, or if I see any letters, I'll see if I can keep an eye on them. Is he going to see me here? Just be very still, very nonchalant. You know? I feel like gnomes are the sort of things that will always look not scared. You know, they're very like at peace with the world. They don't ever feel any really strong emotions. That might be completely untrue. I've not seen Romeo and Juliet or Sherlock Gnomes or any of those Disney films, but it just feels like this guy, you know, doesn't really have a care in the world. Just walk around all day, even with Count Dracula looking over us. So there's a secret there, and there's those green, I don't know if you can see them on the screen, those sort of green flashing lights. I wonder if those green flashing lights means that's where we need to go, because those are scales. I only just picked up that they were scales. But we had similar flashing lights when we were looking at the... What were we looking at? When we got those petals from the paintings. Oh, not sure if I can do this jump. Yes, I can. So let's get this secret. Oh, jump over. And effectively, we probably need to make these scales weigh the same. I'm going to pick up some of these and yeet them out of the I don't know what these called. When you've got a set of scales, right? Scales is a plural. So it's not like this is one scale and that is another scale, right? Or do these have specific naming conventions? Like I don't even know. I mean, they're obviously little platforms for me, because I'm small. But I don't know. Okay, I think we're one away from being equalized. So let's see if we drop that off the edge. Now that to me is equal. Or maybe we don't even need to be for it to be. We just need to, I don't know, empty it? I'm just thinking the glowing things is what we're looking... Oh, so I've got 1 out of 1. I just think maybe the game could do with having a bit more of a celebration when you get something. Like, I didn't even notice that I'd actually done it. So, oh, how am I on 0 lives? Oh, you can even see actually I'm fracturing. That's a bit dangerous. I have to be a bit more careful. And even the screen is... Oh, that's quite interesting. I wonder if that... Oh, I think we just heal over time. Oh, hello. I thought that was like cracking as we were on our... while we were crouching. What What type of shoes do you think those are? I've never really thought about what type of shoes Dracula owns. I always think of Dracula being sort of this younger, more stylish man. Or maybe not younger. I guess still maybe an older man. But I would argue not looking quite like this sort of, you know, middle-aged. He's got some pains in his back. He's obviously been struggling. So, meanwhile, he has this magic gnome that's running. Oh, I was about to say, am I about to die? So, bedtime stories are stored away, and notes can lead the way. I wonder if it's saying actually that... Oh, well, this is probably it. Maybe you're meant to teleport. Oh, actually, that's not it. That's just one of those specials. Okay, so... Tonight, my plan I make. Tomorrow, the amulet I take. The witch will never win the game. For Rumple is my name. So I've got holy water and fermented blood. Mix the correct combination of 3 ingredients in the mortar on the kitchen counter. Does anyone have a clue what that means? Because I don't know. For Rumple is my name. Are we meant to somehow know? Or state? I guess one of these? Maybe these two are... Maybe it's these two and the petals are what we need? Don't know. I'm going to take the holy water. I'm assuming holy water's going to be good again. A guy like Dracula. And then see if I can carry that to the mortar. Oh, I have to throw it, I think, because you can't crouch with something in your hands. Now, where is the mortar is going to be my next question. So there's a lot of places we haven't been yet, and I can't go up the way I wanted to before while I'm holding something. Unless... Ah, okay, note to self, you can hold down to throw further. That's why it wasn't doing much earlier. So, that might make everything a lot easier. Ah, here we go. Maybe this is what it is. CBD Seraphrans Everyday Mixery. So, fermented blood, 7 petal, and dried onion. Okay, so we've taken the wrong one. We'll learn for the future, but this is a dried onion. So, let's take that. And see if we can... Now that I'm a newfound... Okay, that's... I'm about to say now that I'm a newfound expert at throwing things, but maybe that was taking it a bit too far. Let's just see if I can... Oh! Oh, I think it just clipped into it, which is fine for my purposes. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe there's just a bit. I think maybe it was in my hand the whole time, and it just looked like it was... Oh, please say that didn't roll off the edge. Oh, the woe of being a little garden gnome. Short and stout. This is where, you know, I'm not built for these things. Well, for now, I'll see if I can just yeet that all the way up to the top. Oh, that's some force. And then get the fermented blood, and then the 7 petal should be easy. I'm just trying to think how we're going to get back up here. I guess... Ooh! No. It'd be interesting if you could look down and look through that hole. That'd be quite creepy, actually. I didn't actually realise that you can press E on the note. I've been so busy pressing left click to teleport around on my little gyrocopter. Not really thought I can read it. Maybe, this is actually something I didn't think about. Maybe we can make a noise in another room to get him to leave, rather than spend ages waiting. We found another way to... So let's read this. Okay, so 7MHFYE. How are we going to remember this? My house fares... My house fair Year's Eve. I know that's not really anything. New Year's Eve is what you normally say. But my house fair Year's Eve is what I'm going to use. 7 my house fair Year's Eve. 7 my house fair Year's Eve. Sorry if I'm just repeating over and over again. And then let's try this here. So I assume... Does this even have... Have I been bamboozled? Does this have numbers? Maybe not. Well, what I'll do is I'll put in my house fair Year's Eve. And then maybe we can just loop through. See if one of them is suddenly a 7. Try pressing enter instead. Probably a bit of a brute force, but I don't know. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's for somewhere else. And now he happens to be here. We're just gonna run. I think we're fast. Maybe my impatience will be the death. Not this time. Do you think he knows? Ooh.
I will break you into 1,000 pieces.
Ooh! Jesus.
I need to be quick
Run back through,
before
run back
he
through.
finds me.
Okay. That was dangerous. I wonder if we can get back into the main hallway.
The vampire can't find me here. I should be safe.
To get the petal. It was a 7 petal, so I can maybe quickly get that. It's one of those things where I feel like
Quiet before he
there's a
finds
3 petal. Now you can sprint while you're holding one, but not very quickly. I wonder if I was just a bit more patient, so I'd actually have had this done much earlier. But for now, we're going to run in. I think once we've managed to get all the ingredients, assuming we do this right, we'll probably call an end to the episode there. But I want to at least see what happens. And I honestly don't know how long this game is. I don't know if it's just consistent little mini puzzles like this. I'm quite enjoying it, to be fair. You know, the controls are quite fluid once you get used to it. And, you know, being able to helicopter up with a piece of paper is fun for everyone. Oh, there we go. There is a knack to this. Everyone who thinks it's easy, I'm actually taking quite a lot of difficulties to perfect the art of the paper helicopter. Right, are we holding this in our hands? Actually work out. Okay, definitely got it in our hands now. We're probably going to make a smash, that's fine. He'll come into the room, but we've got the blood, so we can leave. This is all part of my plan. You know, he won't see us with the mortar if he's busy chasing us based on... We pushed it through? You know, I think probably if I don't... Oh, there you go. Maybe we did it anyway. It's not in here, so let's use that to quickly run. Got the fermented blood up the top. I'm still impressed by this guy's ability to throw. Maybe he's got quarterback potential, really. Unfortunately, I'm not a big NFL fan. I'm not from the States. I have a couple of friends that are, and I know everyone's heartbroken about the end of a very talented player, is my understanding. Now, don't ask me his name. Tom Brady. There you go. I'm not quite as useless as I make out. Now that he's left, maybe this gnome could be the next one. Is that in? Okay. And then the onion's up here now. Oh, I can pick this up. Come on. There we go. Pick up that. Put that in there. Press E to interact. Spike the vampire's wine. His glass should be next to the bed. Well, I think we'll leave it there for now. This has been a very nice, exciting adventure into Porcelain Tales. I do wonder if maybe it ends when we kill Dracula, or whether there's other people that are living inside this Airbnb. But we'll call it here. We might do another session tomorrow, potentially, and see if we can finish the game off, depending on how long it is. But I hope you've all enjoyed it. I'd recommend trying it out. I mean, it's free after all, so there's no cost to play in this game, and it's a nice, quaint little puzzle game. Anyway, this is Aussie J signing off. I hope you had a good time.